Hello, twin flames. So I'm gonna check in on the karmic situation with the divine masculine. What is he going through with their karmic situation or his karmic situation? I am bringing in pretty much the same decks as yesterday for the DM to DF reading, but we're going to check in with the karmic deck I have, and we'll also check in with the yin yang oracle. So let's get started. Oh yeah, I wanted to connect first and see the messages I get. I got too enthusiastic and started before. One sec. I am getting like a pause energy. Yeah, okay, like a pause in sense like that they are reflecting on their karmic situation. I'm getting, especially for like if they're in a karmic relationship, what I'm getting is like they're sitting back and really observing the relationship, you know, and like really realizing things about it. It's kind of what I got. Like it's like this from an observational, if that's even a word. But yeah, they're analyzing their relationship now. They're seeing their karmic situation with different eyes. Yeah, so they are really critically looking at everything and honestly looking at it, you know. Okay, that is way too much. That will take us all day. I'm gonna have to put these back in. Okay, this one wants to come out. Okay, I'm taking these two as well because they almost fell out. Okay, so we do have masculine energy coming through here with the magician. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so what I'm getting right away is like planning next steps. When I saw this was planning my next steps. So yeah, so they're getting everything that they need together now, right? You see it's like the swords, the wands, the pentacle, and the cup, right? From the tarot deck, right? The difference. Oh wow, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. It's like, you know, we have 8 cups lined up here, and he's seeking his happiness now. That's what I'm getting from this. He's out seeking now. So he's observing his current situation and really analyzing everything. And I feel like he's getting everything organized, all the things that he needs. I feel like he already knows that he is going to leave this karmic situation behind. You know what I mean? Like he's analyzing it. He's looking it straight in the eye, right? He is not hiding from it anymore. Even though you could almost say he's cloaked up here because it's like his whole body is covered, but it's sheer fabric. You can see through it, right? So yeah, it's transparent now. The whole situation is transparent now. And I almost see this too as if like, you know, the cloudy skies, the darkness is moving away, it's lifting away. A veil has been lifted, right? This super moon that we had here yesterday, yeah, is really pinpointing to them. You know, this seems to me like a pinpoint, like right there it is. This is the thing. This is what is not serving me. This is what is not fulfilling. Like I can no longer sustain that and have to let it go. I'm gonna see this as release, you know, like if it was attached to here and then this is released and drifting away now. And now I can really go seek what it is that my mission is. What do I really want out of life? Who do I really want to spend my life with? And that's his divine feminine, right? So yeah, I feel like he's thinking a lot about his divine feminine today. He's observing his situation. He is trying to strategize, make plans, and really analyzing and realizing, no, I need to get everything that I need ready here to really take care of myself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this, how he's covered up, you know, like as if you take a blanket to protect yourself and wrap yourself in it. That's the energy I'm getting to. Like, I have to protect myself from any negative thing, from things that no longer serve me. I really have to seek out my true happiness. And I feel like they know what that is, right? They know exactly what that is, and that's the divine feminine. And so I feel like he's really thinking about his divine feminine today, like while he's in this analyzing situation, observation. I feel like his feminine keeps popping up in his mind. And that's why he's like, I need to go seek out what I truly want. What is it what I truly want? Because I keep thinking of her, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's see what we can find out with this karmic deck. So if you're new to this, it's like a prototype I created. So there's messages in here from the DM to his DF, why he's in a karmic relationship. So this little deck is just for relating to a masculine that's still in a karmic relationship. And then there is a message from the DF to the DM in here, and then also messages from the karmic to the DF. Last time the karmic came out like crazy, and the DM didn't really say anything at all. So it was very interesting energy. So I'm hoping the DM will speak up today to really give us some more insight into his observation that he's doing here, his analyzation, what he's thinking. Wow, one card. I miss hearing your voice. Yes. Okay. Great. So yeah, I think that's really really fitting here with what I was just saying, with the energies that I'm feeling. Yeah, so he's realizing, right, he's missing his divine feminine by he's observing his situation. So he's seeking out now a way on how can he hear your voice again, right? So he might be like looking at social media stuff, if you might be posting videos or something, just to like hear your voice again. In that sense, he might be calling you. You know, you might receive communication. He might just, you know, hear your voice on the other end and hang up because he's still too nervous to respond, because I feel like he is like in a protective mode right now, protecting him from any of the negative energies, but they're clearing out of his life for sure. And he's planning, strategizing, getting ready. So yeah, he might be calling to hear your voice, but he might not be ready to speak to you yet, because he's still working all the details out, right? So yeah. Okay, so let's check in with the moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle. What else we can find out here? Yeah, wow, peace. So yeah, exactly. Again, this is like, to me, that magician energy that I was saying, that like really going within, really trying to figure out. And of course, like really connecting to the crown chakra. I see this almost like as if it's a crown, because it's right above the head where the crown chakra is, and really connecting to spirit. And I'm getting also that they're actually receiving guidance from spirit, from source, from the angels, their higher self, maybe even their divine feminine. Oh, and I feel like almost the way the hands are up is like they're realizing really that they are the creator of their own life, and that they must take matters into their own hands now, right? It's no longer acceptable for them to just sit there and let things just unfold and play out however they do. No, he has to become an active player in this game, right? He has to take matters in his own hands now and really go for what he wants. Yeah, like I'm getting this breaking free here again, right? Like he can no longer be like this, be blinded. Like it's time for him to break free. I don't know if you can see this right here. It's like the person's like standing there looking like it's, if it's crying, screaming out at to the to the moon here. So yeah, they are in the middle of purification, right? Like I said, the dark clouds are lifting, they're going away. They are everything is clearing up for them. Oh, wow. It's almost the same energy here, right? With that white sheet and the white sheet here. Yeah. So definitely, everything is clearing. Their life is being cleared out. Like all the darkness, all the karma and things like that are being removed as we speak right now. Resistance. Okay, so I don't usually do upside down, but I feel like in this case, it's very fitting because there is no longer resistance, right? So what he's holding onto here so tightly, what he has been this whole time, because it was comfortable, because he knew what to expect day in and day out, he kind of rested on it. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. He was like comfortable with it. He was just like, you know what, maybe this is just my life, you know, like that, where you just kind of give up and you're just like, okay, whatever, like, yeah, it is what it is in that kind of sense, right? But what we are getting here with this is he is realizing he needs to open his hands, and his hands are open here, right? He's opening his hands now. He's realizing, I have these hands, and these hands create. I am the magician. I am the creator of my own life, and I have the right. I deserve it. I am powerful, and I am in charge of my own life, and I must live my life the way I want to live it, right? And my feminine keeps popping up. So obviously there is still something going on here. I can't forget her. I wish that I could hear her voice again. So something is going on. I really have to figure out what it is. I gotta take off these blinds and really go searching, soul searching. I'm getting too, like with the water and stuff. Yeah, soul searching. I'm really diving deep into my psyche. I got dive deep into my psyche, dive deep into my soul and into my heart, to really find out what it is that I truly want. But he already knows. He already knows it's his divine feminine. But I feel like he is in that observation mode, like I said. So he's realizing a lot more than he has here. Yeah, and I feel like he's a little bit surprised. That's not for all of them. I feel like a lot of them always kind of knew that they were really in love with their divine feminine. And yeah, I just, this deck here, I just reorganized, and I saw what is on the bottom of the card, and it's this one, the sun, union, you know, it's like, to me, celebrating the twin flame union here. So yeah, shine your light, bright, divine feminine. That's kind of what I'm getting. And leave your masculine home, right? He needs that right now while he is in this seeking energy, in this figuring out where he belongs, what his next steps must be. And then we have the star as well on the bottom. Wow. Yeah, so two very powerful energies, the star and sun. And then the Three of Pentacles on the bottom, this absolute celebration, right? So yeah, I think he's really seeking his happiness now. Yeah, he's seeking his happiness now, and that is his divine feminine, right? He no longer wants to be in an emotional roller coaster. He no longer wants to be in this energy of like, okay, this is my life, this is enough, right? This is fine. I'm not really happy, but it's okay. You know, I got everything that I need. But that no longer serves him. He wants true fulfillment now. He wants this absolute amazing happiness for himself. He knows he deserves it, and he wants to go. He's seeking it out now. He's going for it. Okay, let's what else we can find out. Calm and fierce. Okay, so yeah, I feel like what it's saying is, like I said, they're realizing so many things, right? But let's not go with the words. Let's go with the images, which I usually do anyways, right? I feel like this is really the karmic situation. You know, like the sword is through the hand, the snake is about to bite. And I think he is realizing this karmic situation, whatever it is, an addiction, a terrible job that he hates, or a karmic partner, is no longer serving him, right? Like it's painful. It's painful to hold on to it. and he must release that, right? And to me, this is here the divine feminine, right? Again, like the divine feminine keeps coming through here quite a lot, because on the bottom of this was also this most beautiful divine feminine here, Queen of Wands. So yeah, so I feel like she just keeps coming through. I feel like he's really being led by her light right now. He's really feel drawn to her, and we had that in the reading yesterday, the DM to DF, that you guys are magnetically your heart centers. Heart has a magnetism to it, right? Hearts have magnetisms to them, and they're activated now, and you guys are really being pulled towards each other, like the sun and the moon here, how they're uniting in this image. That's what I feel like is really unfolding here for the twin flames right now. And yeah, again, the divine feminine is on his mind, and that is really this is what I'm getting it as a comparison. I can have this life, this calm, beautiful, happy life, or I can have this karmic, fearful, negative life, right? It's like this battle of so yeah, I feel like he is sitting in between chairs right now, really deciding what are my next steps. But like I said, the feminine keeps popping in his mind, like he's already dreaming about this beautiful life, this calm life, you know, this magical life that you guys would have together versus where he's at right now, right? Okay, so we already did this one? No, right? I have so many decks here. Oh yeah, we already did this deck. Okay, so not this one. Let's check in with the energy deck. It's the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. Strategy. Wow, yes. Just like I said, exactly. They're planning out their strategy right now, their next moves. And didn't I just say that your heart chakras or your hearts are magnetic, right? And you guys being magnetically pulled to each other now? Yeah, exactly. So I think this card is the one that came out yesterday for the DM reading as well as the calm card. So a lot of mirrored energies here from the reading yesterday. The Temple Path. Yeah, to me, this is always him taking action now. The strategy on how to come home to the life that he truly wants, right? And we have 2112. So mirrored numbers here, 2112. Or 33 if you add them up, right? 33. So yeah, 333. Okay, wow. Okay, so 333. Yeah. So 333, look that up today for what that number means for twin flames and separation. So yeah, definitely he is planning his return to his divine feminine, but not just that, like it's really not so much the return to the feminine, but really the return to his own happiness. That's what I'm really getting. He's seeking out his own happiness, and the divine feminine is part of that, right? Like she is part of it. That's why he's trying to seek and think about what makes him happy. It's all these things, but then the divine feminine always pops in, and he's realizing that. He's like, why does she keep popping in my mind? And oh man, you know what? I really miss her voice. I really want to know how she's doing. I really want to hear. Yeah. Wow, blossoming abundance. Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is it. He's like just thinking about all the things that really make him happy, right? And of course the feminine comes, and I love how this is very much the same energy as all of this blossoming feminine here, right? So yeah, I feel like he is definitely making the strategy on how to come forward, but also just planning out really his life, his future life. He's like realizing where I am at is not serving me, and I must really figure out what it is that I want in my life here. And the divine feminine is part of that. So yeah, wow. And my ear chakras, whoa, my ears feel like they're very noise sensitive all of a sudden. That just happened though during this reading here just now. Okay, very weird. So yeah, oh, that makes sense because, okay, because it said I miss hearing your voice, right? I think that's why my ear chakras are like very sensitive right now, super activated right now. Okay, so let's check in with the Yin Yang Oracle. And I'm going to do one more deck and then we're done. Okay, yeah, so we have assistant spirit guides, which we had right in the beginning, right? Like that they are really connecting to source energy and their guides and all that. Unexpected storms. Yeah, I feel like this is the falling apart, like the tower moment is happening now. They're realizing what is going on, that they're really not happy where they're at exactly. It might even be toxic, right? And he is engaging in patterns that aren't really serving him at all. And the sun, again, we have the sun here too, right? So sun came out twice. And yeah, he is really gaining the strength now. And what I'm getting is like, dear feminines, yeah, keep shining your light bright. You will be guiding your masculine home, right? He is gaining his harmony, his stability. He's getting in the flow with things. He's really, wow, yeah, getting ready for following his heart, right? Yeah, so I feel like this is what he's realizing. He's realizing, I am lacking so much stuff. I'm really not happy where I am at. I just accepted where I was at, but I'm not happy there, right? And so I kept telling my things to forget that I'm not happy. Does that make sense? But he's just really, I feel like he really is seeking unconditional love. He really wants this this fulfillness. He wants to he wants to feel complete and fulfilled, and he's realizing he's missing his feminine, right? And that is the part that will fulfill him. You know what I mean? Okay, so last one, the Moon Witch Oracle, and then we're done. And now I just saw 222. So we have 222 and 333 for this reading. Yeah, like it's almost every reading now we get like these numbers coming through. So, okay, I'm guided to tell you, start really, if you haven't already, which I think most of you have, but if you haven't, really start paying attention to the numbers you see. And I'm getting, of course, don't literally look up every single one of them, like it's overkill. But yeah, look up what we what these numbers mean. When you get like this feeling, right? Like what you have a gut feeling when it's really important to look up a number. Just trust that feeling and look it up, and then there will be messages there for you. So what sparks your interest? Exactly. So they are really seeking out now what makes them happy, and what doesn't make them happy anymore, they're no longer be able to do it. They have to release it. And I'm getting this again, right? This how we had that hand upside down came out, holding on so tightly onto everything. And then anyways, I cannot find it now. It's too many cards. He was holding on so tightly, right? Resistance, I think, was the card, and he's releasing it, and you see the hand opening now. And now this, everything that doesn't serve him can fall out peacefully and can slowly, gently fall to the ground. And he can, I love how this is like these like dying flowers, and then like this amazing, whoa, like blooming, right, flowers. So yeah, he is looking for his happiness now, right? The status quo isn't serving him anymore. He realizes that, and he has to let it go. So really good message here. Definitely he is in the energy of analyzing his life right now. He's realizing his feminine keeps popping in his mind. He really wishes for reunion with his divine feminine. And keep shining your light. He is on his way home to you, divine feminine. But give it some time, right? Like we got in this reading, he's really realizing now what no longer serves him. He must let that go. So he's in the middle of planning, analyzing, strategizing. He's making his plans on leaving. But all he can think of is his divine feminine, right? Like she came up so many times, and he says, I miss to hear your voice, right? I wish I could hear your voice again. So definitely get ready. Some of you will probably receive phone calls from your masculines, or they'll even step by your house, whatever, right? Apartment, knocking on your door, because they really can no longer wait on communicating with you again, seeing you again, because they really, really miss you. They are realizing you are the fulfillment for their life. Yeah, you are the one thing that truly makes them happy. Okay, that's it for this reading today. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and follow for more content. Talk to you soon.